We can invite over Joe, and Joe is our old neighbor from the house that we lived in before we moved to the new world. And she and Joe have not, like, they didn't start off that well together. They, for some reason, didn't like each other from like the moment they met, weren't happy. And I've been slowly working towards the fact that they don't hate each other anymore, because he's actually pretty cute and I want him to be the next baby daddy. So we've been trying, and they don't hate each other anymore. It's starting to turn into green. So he can come over and they can hang, maybe watch a movie together, get to know each other, hopefully go into green a little more so she can start flirting. Then I really hope that they will hit it off and she can get pregnant again. Also needs to clean this. She's calling him and then cleaning the sink. That means that he will be coming over to her cleaning the sink. It says spray area for bugs, but there are no bugs, right? Oh, she also needs to clean the cow. I find it pretty difficult to take care of these animals. Like, I'm so not used to having animals in The Sims. Like, I'm used to having a dog or a cat, but they are relatively independent. Like, I already struggle more with a dog than a cat because you have to bathe him. But for some reason, I keep forgetting that we have like farm animals to take care of. So she also needs to clean that one. Maybe she can call him after she's done with her daily tasks. That sounds like a plan. He also needs to be bathed. See, this is what I mean. She can never catch a break to just take care of herself because she's constantly doing stuff for her kids. Well, he can at least grab food on his own. I cannot handle notifications. I'm one of those people that if you have your iPhone and you have like the red notification thingy, I have to click it. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people are like having like the email icon like on their home screen with like 4,227 emails. I'm like, how? If someone can explain to me how you can do that and not get super annoyed by the fact that you have unread emails, please let me know, because I don't know how to do it. I have to read them. I cannot contain myself. I have to read them. She's actually angry because she's rage cleaning. Okay, sure. Why not? He has to do some homework and she also has to do some homework. And they both got a school project. Let me place them on the lot. Oh, so he's here. So she can ask about day. They can socialize a bit. She's like stomping towards him and through a chair. Ask about hobbies. They also don't have a kitchen table, so the kids are just doing their homework outside. At some point, I might, if she makes more money off this farm, I might move them to a bigger lot with not necessarily a bigger farm, but just a bigger house. Because this house is really small for the amount of Sims living here. And we do have an upstairs. So once the kids turn into teens and the teens into young adults, we'll decorate this room for them so that teens and young adults sleep upstairs and they have their own bathroom as well. And we just have the kids and the toddlers in this room. So everything should fit. We have all the right equipment and furniture in the house for them. But I think it will be a lot better if we have a little bit of a bigger house where we can just have like a grand dining table and maybe a little less cramped living space, because currently they have like the smallest of everything. They cannot even watch a movie all together. Like, this is super tiny. Probably it's realistic though, like in real life this would be a reasonable sized living room, but, or at least from my perspective, like Dutch perspective, this is a very normally sized living room. But at the same time, for this amount of Sims, especially if we have another kid, it's going to be too full. It's going to be too busy in the house. So I will have to build them a bigger house. But we need to save up for that first. Have you met the locals? No, not yet. We should go out with her sometime. Like, go to a bar and maybe meet some of the locals as well. Because one, we haven't done it, and I think it's nice to explore the expansion pack a little bit more. And two, she will be able to meet some single guys, hopefully. Fingers crossed. She is still so angry. Maybe joke about monkeys. Ask about day one more time. Then we have, oh, they're all sad. Okay, I really need to take care of the toddlers. And his fun is super low. So first go play a little bit. This kid is just super hungry. Why? Because you did eat this morning, so you shouldn't be this hungry, but fine. And this kid is starting to get hungry. Okay, first go potty. No, first grab food, then go potty. And then I think I will do bubble bath for him and then sleep. This kid is also very low on attention, so he can potty first and then grab some food. And then maybe one of his siblings can play with him and they can just spend some time together. And then his mom can also give him a bath and he can also go to sleep. Okay, so first of all, she needs to work on her project, and he too, because that way their fun will go up as well. Okay, maybe it's time for some flirting to see if they will manage to flirt a little bit. Ask if single. He keeps saying, have you met the locals? No, I have not. I just told you. Imagine keep having the same conversation over and over and over and over again. Tell a funny story. How is their friendship going? It's increasing. It's not too good yet. I used to live on in a tiny house with this sim. It would save so much time in building relationships. The only reason we're not in a tiny house anymore is because literally all of the kids can't fit in a tiny house. But it saved so much time. Like, meet a guy in a bar, bring him to your house, and just talk for like 5 minutes maybe, and then they would be able to do like first kiss and stuff. And now it takes actual work, while at the same time we don't have time to do the actual work because we have 5 kids already. 6 kids. 5 kids. 6 kids. I really cannot count. We have 5 kids and a mom. That means there's room for 2 more kids. Oh no. Okay. 2 more kids. Come on, Joe. It's your job to make them. Confess attraction. He is cute though. My best friend created this sim and she is like a big fan of his. Every time she starts a new save, she's like, I'm gonna play with a fisherman. It's really cute, actually. She is uncomfortable due to a gross environment. What gross environment? Where? Why? Explain to me, Sim. Where is the gross environment? I don't get it, but sure. She has been flirting with him multiple times and they have like 0 romance still. They are working on their projects, but that means that they will have to do something to get their fun up, because if they're just gonna work on school projects, that's not gonna work. She can watch some Kids Network and he can join in. I just sit here already. Okay, so this kid is pretty okay. He can quickly grab some food. Where's Joe? Oh, he is helping out in the garden. If we were allowed to marry, I would say this is the perfect guy. I didn't even ask him to do a single thing, and for some reason he started helping out, but he's removing weeds that aren't there. She is frustrated. Let's watch current channel. Let's get her needs up very quickly as well. Get leftovers. He's also hungry. Grab a serving. And then as soon as her needs are up, she can quickly bathe the kids and then go to the kids can go to sleep. Okay, so why is this kid just standing there? He can go potty quickly. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is starting to spoil. That's because I left it out of the fridge for way too long. So you go play with the farm a little bit. Okay, so she's eating. Her fun is going up a little bit. Her fun can go up once the kids are back to sleep, all is well. So I think it is time to give their kids bubble baths. I just realized that this kid, I put actions in his queue and then I didn't take away the iPad. Yes, you are crying because you're hungry and sad but please, 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 go do some things. First start with this kid because he's already in the bathroom. She needs to pee. She can call over the cow and clean him and milk him. Scatter food nearby. And then afterwards he can also grab a serving. My God, this challenge is killing me. Well, not literally, but for some reason I find it so difficult. Okay, please stop crying because you're just making things slower. Please just go grab some food. She got scared, but he wasn't even in here. Okay, whatever. Let me check. Okay, so this kid just needs to grab some food and then he can go to sleep. This kid is going to eat and then going to sleep. And then tomorrow morning, first thing, his mom is going to give him a bath. This kid has been playing. He's also very tired, so he also needs to grab food. The mom is actually pretty good. And then she can clean the cow, feed the cow, gather lactose from Scott. They don't need water, which is good, but for some reason it says spray for bugs, so just to be sure I'm going to do it. Okay, so this kid is going to sleep. My game is sometimes lagging so bad, like my toddlers just glitch out. They just keep flickering when they're walking, it's really weird. Okay, so she can also quickly use the bathroom. He can actually clean up, because this will help get his manners up, and it's something I'm usually not very focused on in game, but it might be nice to focus on for some time. And I told her to clean the cow and stuff, and for some reason the cow went back inside, I think. So then she can just go to sleep. She also has to go to school tomorrow again. No, wait, she can first clean this and then go to sleep. And then this guy, he's also fine. I think he can also go to sleep. This kid is just happy AF. He's like the happiest of all of them. And this kid is very sad and is like extremely low on energy. So first go to sleep, and then you also get a bath tomorrow morning. And then we have the mom, and she will just be spraying for bugs forever. Like literally forever. This animation, or not necessarily animation, like this task takes so incredibly long. Like this crop field already, it takes forever to spray. It's crazy. But she might actually go to bed on time without going into like crazy red. That's a first. Since we started this challenge, that's a first. So I'm happy. That's good. The only problem is that her relationship with Joe, which should be the next baby daddy, for some reason it's going extremely slow, like insanely slow. They've been talking a bunch and tried flirting, and they still don't have any romance whatsoever. And there's still 2 places in the house left, and I don't want to create any more chaos for myself because I can barely manage with these 6 Sims. But as the goal of the challenge is to have a bunch of babies, it might make sense if I focus on it a little bit more rather than just taking care of my current household members. So I will need to get her pregnant because this house is on a ley line. We'll just have twins again. But knowing that these kids can age up as soon as they have A grade in school. Same goes for once they're teens, if they have A grade in school. And I think as soon as they're young adults, they can move out. So that literally means that they can move out pretty soon. Well, not super soon, but I do want to have her pregnant, and at least when those kids are ready to move out. And at this rate, with this relation with him, he is a difficult dude. See, it's 1 a.m. and she is still freaking spraying for bugs. She's been doing this for 3 hours straight. She's finally going to bed. Again at 2. Remember when I said we finally had a good rhythm for her, and now for some reason it's 2 in the night again and she's just going to sleep now. Really, what can you do about it? It's like me. It's like every night I'm like, okay, tonight I'm gonna go to sleep early. I'm super tired. I have to work tomorrow. Tonight is the night. Tonight I'm actually going to sleep early. And then at like around 11, I say to myself, okay, it's really time to start wrapping up because it's already 11 and you have to wake up at like 7:30, 8-ish. So if you want to get 8 hours of sleep, you have to be in bed by at least 12. Like close your computer, wrap up your movie, wrap up your conversation with whoever you are. Like at 11, just start going to bed. And then somehow I'm in bed and I look over and it's like 1 o'clock and I have no idea how that happens. Literally, I don't know. If I knew, I would change it.